with a sweep over the Havarti Hustlers. And now we are on to the Elite Finals between the Warlocks from Dungeons and Double Taps and Thunder from Electric Mayhem. I'm once again K-Flip, joined by T-Cent. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. We saw quite the performance in that Challenger Finals, especially from Blueprints. It'll be exciting to see if anyone wants to top that here in this Elite Finals between Warlocks and the Thunder.
Absolutely. As we move over to the team stats for this season, Thunder have a slight advantage over Warlocks with a 45-19 record versus a 41-23 record. That may not seem like a lot, but we saw what happened with the last series with the two teams in the Challenger Finals having an even record, and it still ended up one-sided. But anything can happen. T-Cent, who do you got winning this one?
That is a tough call. I don't know if I could put my money on anyone but the Thunder. They do have a lot of offense, 215 goals versus only 168 for the Warlocks. That could be something to pay attention to here in this finals matchup.
Yeah, you see they lead over the Warlocks in goals for and in saves. So I feel like Thunder have a slight advantage in this series, but we've seen it all through Rocket League. Anything can happen as we move over to the player stats to see what has been going on this season. And oh my goodness, look at those stat lines. We see Timbo on the Warlocks with 79 goals with a 34% shooting percentage. And meanwhile, on Thunder, we have Earth, 82 goals this season. That is insane, T-San.
Yeah, Earth 82 goals, 206 shots, 39% shooting. That is a stat line. And I believe you were telling me it's Earth who is a 3-time, correct? Going for the
Absolutely.
4-time, going for to match the big man Turbo himself.
Absolutely. If Earth Arc and Thunder win this series, he is the first player in RSC to win 4 RSC championships in this league. And
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy.
you want to see that, but honestly, there are some Warlock fans in here. They want to see the underdog show up. Let's see what happens, C-Sant.
We will see indeed. And K Flip, it's looking like it is time. Players are joining up. We're counting down. It is the Warlocks, it is the Thunder, and it is the Elite Finals. Let's go, K Flip.
Sifu trying to pass it to the middle. It gets blocked away. Timbo is there. Pass across the Canadian Things, the general manager for that Dungeons and Double Tap franchise. A bit of a bump going on there. You can clearly see this is a lot faster than that Challenger matchup, seeing as these guys are much higher ranked than those players. So you're gonna expect a lot of mechanics, a lot of team plays coming out. As Canadian was on the blue side, a demo coming out, and a dunk from Earth over to the left side of the blue half. Judgmental would keep it in the blue half, but Sifu was able to get the clear over to Canadian Things, who tries to put it off the corner. It's blocked by Earth, keeps possession, tries to get past another, but it goes out. Over to Judgmental is the shot on target with Canadian Things with the save. Judgmental now with the double tap to get the first goal in the series for the Thunder.
Yeah, and Judgmental starting this series off with a banger of a double tap. As clean as they come. Big start there for Thunder, and they got to be feeling good now. 1-0 lead a minute into the game. Off kickoff, that ball's a little dangerous. Canadian Things is going to be there for the mistouch from Earth. Big answer right away to even it up, Flip.
That was such an unfortunate kickoff for Earth to read. It's very hard to read a ball going that fast, especially when it just goes off the waterfall and off like the bottom lip there. As we see another kickoff This time it goes in favor of Thunder. Judgmental will get the pass across there. Open net again. Biglio will get the lead again with a great pass from Judgmental.
A great pass indeed. Great timing, jumping off the wall, getting that pinch. Perfect placement. And Viglio knows it's coming, puts himself in the right position. A big answer right back for Thunder as they take the lead. Right back from the Warlocks. And we find ourselves once again in the blue half. Judgmental getting one touch, getting it past Timbo. Over to Earth. Earth can't quite get around it. We won't see the shot. Things will slow down. Sifu there. Up to Timbo. Timbo towards net. Has boost. Going for the double tap. Timbo can't get their Seafood off the backboard. Canadian thinks is there. Overhead. What a save from Earth. How does that not go in the back of the net, Kickflip? I do not know.
I mean, these players are higher ranked than us. They know more stuff than we do. So maybe we're just surprised, but this is normal for them. But still, that was quite impressive to see. As now it goes over to the blue side. Timbo out to the middle, gets blocked by Earth, goes off the backboard. Biglio's there, gets another touch out to the middle. Judgmental with another shot. Splash indeed. A 3-1 lead for Thunder.
And a great three-man play for the Thunder. Earth with the initial touch over to Biglio, who's going to get it off the backboard. Judgmental in the right place at the right time, getting a big 2-goal lead here as we near halftime in this game 1 of our Elite Finals. Right now, Thunder are firing on all cylinders.
Absolutely. And we can see the Thunder pressure just continues to go on. It goes over to the orange half for a second for the Warlocks to get some pressure. And as soon as a shot coming out, Biglio with the save. But like I said, it seems like Thunder have a lot more pressure going on right now. Although it looks like some momentum coming out from the Warlocks. The shot goes off the post. Earth with a 50. That's on target. Is anyone there to save? Biglio will be there. Timbo with the touch. No, actually, it goes over to the middle. Judgmental will pop it high. He tried to take it by himself, actually. Doesn't get contact on the ball, though. Biglio tries to 1v1 it himself. It doesn't happen. Judgmental now. It's a dunk. It goes to the middle, but the Thunder played it smart. Another touch. Another shot off the crossbar. Like I said, the Thunder pressure just keeps coming.
Yeah, and the Warlocks getting bailed out a little bit there by the crossbar, as that was a free goal if Earth was able to put it on target. Instead, we say the 3-1, a minute and a half remaining. Warlocks, you know, they still got time. They're going to have to get something going soon. Judgmental trying to beat Timbo to the ball, cannot. Sifu now up in the air with a shot on net. Crossbar down, Sifu with a beautiful goal to make it a 1-goal game just under a minute and a half remaining.
Beautiful setup coming out from Timbo to Sifu and picture perfect placement. Crossbar down. Defense can't do much about that. And 5 goals have been scored in this game number 1. We always say that game number 1 is a tester. It's a tie game. Timbo gets a kickoff goal. And what is going on?
Yeah, and hey, that is why you always have someone cheating on your kickoffs. Timbo gonna be the beneficiary there to tie this game up. All was looking great for the Thunder just 10 seconds ago, and now all of a sudden we find ourselves a tied game nearing a minute remaining. How will the Thunder answer 2 quick goals by the Warlocks?
Sifu with a clear over to the orange side, immediately cleared away. It looks like it's a bunch of ping pong going on right now, just back and forth between these two teams, not a lot of control. Earth to Biglio, is he gonna pass down to Earth? No. Canadian thing saw it coming. Judgmental now gets the carry, gets blocked by Sifu a little bit, but still remains in the orange possession. Canadian tries to get a shot on it, goes out to Timbo. Timbo gets the lead for the Warlocks with 44 seconds left in this game number 1.
Yeah, and that's just a tough play. Judgmental won the 52 well. It went right out to Timbo, who got it over both Thunder defenders jumping for it. They couldn't reach it, and Warlocks have turned this game upside down. Biglio got something to say for it, but gets interrupted. It looked like the angle was good on that double tap. That would have been nasty, but instead we find ourselves back in the orange corner. Earth gets it past 1, gets it past 2. Who's going to win the race to the ball? Viglio's there just off the post. We stay with a 1-goal lead for the Warlocks now. Timbo trying to slow it down. A big 50 there. Earth has to make the save. Warlocks keep possession. Judgmental sends it out. Earth with a 50 with Canadian things. This ball's kind of died in the middle of the field. Thunder, the time's counting down. Canadian is keeping it slow. Into the corner it goes. Judgmental off the wall, has boost. Keeps control, but can't get it over to Viglio. And that will be game 1 over to the Warlocks. And what a comeback. Down 3-1 flip, and they turn this game around into a 4-3 victory.
If I were to describe this game 1 in one word, chaotic. It's like 7 goals in this tier. You don't see it that often. I don't know if the offense is popping off or the defense is not there for either team, but this is a crazy game 1. I'm big props to the Warlocks for this game 1 as well, because like you said, they were down 3-1 and they managed to come back with a 4-3 victory. As you could see there, 11 shots coming out from the Warlocks. It looked like Thunder had so much pressure at the start, and then Warlocks just like turned the tables on Thunder here.
Yeah, exactly as you said, K-Flip. I mean, that Thunder pressure early was, I would say they had a majority of possession and pressure early on in the game, and the Warlocks just kind of started boxing them in on the defense. You talk about those shots on net, 11 versus 7, and more often than not, when you get more shots, you're going to win that game, and the Warlocks did it there in game number 1. We'll see how the Thunder game plan here in game 2 now that they've seen what the Warlocks are throwing at them.
Absolutely. Thunder, like, I wouldn't change Thunder's playstyle. I feel like they just need a little bit more defense and a little bit more, like, challenges they need to win. And I think they just, like, keep the momentum going, because they had a good start. It just didn't last long. It's judgmental for that Thunder team. Gets blocked by Timbo. Earth will clear it to the blue corner. Tries to get it middle. It's a pinch, but it goes way too far. Judgmental leaves it for Viglio. Michael off the bar. Is he able to read it? No. Judgmental now. Gets to the backboard. Is he able to get a second touch to set it up? No. Cleared away by this solid blue defense right now.
And Earth going for the fake there off the ceiling. Almost got it. Just kind of missed that second touch. And I like what I'm seeing so far from both teams. Especially this Thunder squad. They're looking to keep this offensive pressure early and often, K-Flip, but now Warlocks breaking into that orange half. Big 50 there in the middle of the field. Blue team will walk away with possession. Not anymore, though. Earth high up. Timbo is there, though. Timbo over to Sifu. Sifu gonna let it come off the wall. Puts it in the air now. Has boost to work with. Sifu with a beautiful air triple. Oh my goodness, Sifu. What control. And that'll be a 1-0 lead for the Warlocks. Wow, what a start.
He's got the Dignitas decal just silent to Dignitas. What a highlight play coming out from Sifu to get the first goal in game number 2 for the Warlocks. But now, we still got a lot of time left on the clock. We have 3 minutes and 45 seconds. That's plenty of time for this Thunder team to come back, or perhaps for Warlocks to make their lead even stronger. As Canadian things pass to the middle to Sifu again with a shot, but this time it goes off the crossbar. Follow from Timbo. Just gets past one defender, but ends up going off the post. Canadian gets blocked by Judgmental. A pass across. Is it to a teammate? Yes, it is. It's just going across that orange net, and finally it goes over to the blue half. Earth. Listen, he just front flipped and he wasn't able to get the touch there. Sifu with an angled shot, but aimed away by Viglio. That was a very close opportunity.
Yeah, and right now, K-Flip, this Warlocks rotation has been very good. We finally break out into the blue half. Judgmental going for the bump on Canadian things, won't get it. I like the idea of the aggression there. Unfortunately, doesn't work out. And a little bit of pressure here finally from this orange squad. Earth now towards the backboard. Viglio's there. Maybe they could turn this game around. It's been a lot of Warlocks pressure so far. Judgmental with a pass. Timbo gonna interrupt though. A big clear, excuse me. Sifu's there now. Sifu doesn't have boost for the double tap. Canadian Things is up, gets saved by Judgmental. That is huge to keep it a 1-goal game. Sifu got boost though. A bump. Is anyone gonna get back? It doesn't look like it's Sifu with their second goal of the game. And K-Flip, we find ourselves 2-0 in favor of the Warlocks.
Oh, he full shot at Earth. I believe it was Earth.
Yeah, that is rough. That is rough.
He pull shot him into the shot. It's unfortunate he was the last player there, because, you hate to see it if you're a Thunder fan. But it looks like this Warlock squad is going to keep the pressure. Shot to Canadian Things. The third goal for this Warlock squad right away. 2 minutes left of the clock. I wouldn't say this is necessarily a dagger yet, because Thunder still have a lot of time, especially since what we saw last game. But oh boy, Warlocks are popping off.
That's not what you want to see if you're Thunder. Warlocks really breaking this game open. A good kickoff, but Viglio won't be able to get there. Earth able to keep possession, puts it over to Viglio, who was trying to get it over to Judgmental, was interrupted by Canadian Things. And in a familiar spot, Timbo, who very quickly capitalizes on the possession of the orange half of the field. 4-0 now for the Warlocks. And everybody on this Warlock squad has scored a goal for Timbo, 2 for Sifu, 1 for Canadian. And this game is broken wide open. Thunder might have to look towards game number 3 now.
1 minute 37 left of the clock. As you say, Thunder needs something. There's a big whiff from Timbo, but thankfully for him, Canadian was there to back him up. Earth trying to keep the Thunder pressure going on. A pass over, is Judgmental there, he'll get the block. Now Viglio is upfield. He misses the ball. Canadian Things has a lot of pressure, but a demo coming out from Viglio. Timbo over to Viglio. Is there a shot coming in from Judgmental? A close redirect attempt. It just doesn't go in. That might have been what this Thunder squad needed, because we have 1 minute and 5 left. Thunder needs something. Timbo, a shot coming through, but Judgmental will be there. He has it by himself. Kenny's solo play. Just Sifu back there. He tries to get the bumps. Oh no! Oh, you hate to see it if you're a Warlocks fan. There's still plenty of time. There's plenty of time for the Thunder to come back from this Warlocks lead. Warlocks may just shake this one off, knowing that they still have a 3-goal lead, but still, you hate to see it. An own goal in the finals.
Yeah, that's tough, and you know, hey, maybe that'll give Thunder something to look towards in game 3. Viglio now.
Oh?
Very quickly, this is only a 2-goal game now. And 40 seconds, a lot of time for 2 goals, K-Flip.
Oh my goodness, what a shot. He just hit a double, he just hit a stealing double tap, but hey, look at this. They were down 4-0. It could happen. I mean, last game, Warlocks were down 1-3, and they came up with a 4-3 victory. It could happen. There's still 35 seconds. In some sense, it's still plenty of time for this Thunder squad. But the blue pressure will continue to keep going. The shot goes through, but no, it gets blocked to the corner. Canadian Things over to the middle. Is there a player there to follow it up? No. Now there is. Timbo with the shot.
Oh, no.
That might be the dagger for this game number 2. A 5-2 lead with 16 seconds left on the clock. And the double commit on defense from Thunder. I think that's what they need to work on going into this game 3.
Yup, and I mean, you know, time running out, you gotta send the house for Thunder. But that is definitely going to do it with 15 seconds remaining. I don't see the comeback happening, especially not with players of this skill level. Viglio went for the shot there, but it's going to be a whiff. Judgmental trying to get something going into game number 3 here. The Thunder, though, look, they went down 4-0 Flip. They were showing signs of life there at the end. Although Timbo might be getting a 0-second goal. Timbo will. What a shot to end things. My goodness. That is a beautiful redirect.
These players on Warlocks are just mechanical machines. We saw Sifu with the air dribble earlier, and he actually, I'm pretty sure he also got the ceiling double tap, and now we see Timbo with the redirect. Oh my goodness, Warlocks are
Yeah,
just like clicking on all cylinders in this series.
and it looks like that own goal from Timbo earlier, not a problem at all. Ends up with a hat trick here in game number 2. And 13 shots for the Warlocks versus 3 for Thunder. You are not going to win games with that kind of shot difference, K-Flip. It just doesn't happen, especially not at this level of play.
And especially not
Thunder. Yeah,
oh,
go
go ahead.
ahead, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, especially not when individually we got Timbo with 5 of those 13 shots, 751 points. So he's been effective all around the pitch.
Yeah, and look, if you're Thunder, we saw a little bit of it. I want to see them just start going crazy with the demos on Warlocks. Let's see it. Cause right now, their offensive possession. They had most of the offensive possession that game. I would have say other than maybe like what a minute, where Thunder really looked like they had good offensive control. K-Flip. Something's gotta change here for the Thunder. Pick up the pace, maybe pick up the demos. They gotta switch something up because the game plan's not working.
I think for Thunder, what they need is to not be as over-aggressive as they have been on offense. Because when that happens, they just leave wide open space for Warlocks to just capitalize. And when they're all on defense, it just seems that they just give too much space to the Warlock squad. Seafood now, he has that space, but there's Judgmental with the challenge. It seems like the challenges are starting to come earlier from Thunder. As Viglio, who try to get into the left corner, tries to get a touch, doesn't go anywhere. Judgmental with a big flick 50. Canadian Things will read the orange touch. Tries to go for a double off the wall, it doesn't happen. That was actually a pretty close opportunity there. Sifu tries to get it to a teammate, but it seems Timbo was backwards there. Viglio over to the middle, Judgmental, and it doesn't happen. It goes over to the orange half. A lot of back and forth pressure coming into this game 3, T-Sant.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth pressure indeed, and right away we see Timbo put it into the corner. Had a little bit of boost to work with, not much. Canadian Things is there, puts it off the backboard, and the clear from Viglio, but Timbo into the middle of the field. Earth gonna get a big clear. It's a race to the ball. Sifu will win. Viglio up in the air. Canadian Things is there over to Sifu, and Judgmental will get the clear. We'll slow this ball down a little bit. It was a beautiful passing attempt from this Warlock squad. It won't connect, but we stay scoreless a minute and a half into this game. This ball could be dangerous. Canadian Things over Sifu. Him and Earth are going to meet. Back into the orange half. Big demo there from Judgmental, but Sifu is going to be in the right place at the right time to break open game number 3. K-Flip 1-0 for the Warlock.
Great placement from Sifu to get over there fast enough to slot it past the 2 defenders that were just like hovering around that goal. As yeah, it looks like Warlocks have a lead again. Pop pops to the middle. It goes over to Timbo. Is he able to double tap to go in the middle? No, it doesn't happen. Canadian though off the backboard is gonna waterfall down. It will. Is he gonna get the angle shot? No, he won't off the post. Timbo with the shot. Passed over to Sifu. It's not happening. And
what
now
a
we
save there.
Now we see a lot more Warlock pressure.
Yeah, Warlocks starting to heat up. The Thunder are going to need to slow that down. Viglio trying to do something here, but Timbo is there to interrupt the offensive pressure. Earth puts it into the corner, but nothing threatening coming out from this Thunder squad, and that's one thing I've noticed. So far in this game, K-Flip, 0 shots on net from the Thunder. Warlocks already have 3 as we near halftime. Viglio over to Earth. This could be an opportunity, but it's going to go high. The net was open. Judgmental's there, but a save from Canadian Things. And Thunder remains scoreless. Viglio now over to Earth. Earth, oh my goodness, what a dunk from Earth to tie this game up. And that is exactly what the Thunder needed, K-Flip.
Oh my goodness. We've seen Earth. He had so many goals. He looks like he's just popped off on offense, and this exactly shows why. Unbelievable play from Earth to tie up the game. Thunder are not going down without a fight as Viglio tries to get a touch. He can get a double tap. Oh, up the crossbar. What a very close attempt, though. It looked like he had a pre-flip there. Earth by himself, though. He's not going to be able to get it in the net. Judgmental pops to the middle, but it doesn't connect to a Thunder teammate. Now Sifu, a little awkward in the midfield there for both teams. Sifu tries to get it solo, he fakes past one, tries to get it back to a teammate. Canadian, it looks like Timbo just bumped an orange player as well. But now, it goes over to the blue half again.
And Judgmental trying to get something going there. Over to Earth. Earth who's going to get a shot, but it will get saved. Judgmental puts it high, has boost, tried to maybe get the pass out. Sifu will clear. A minute and a half remaining. We stay at 1-all. This ball is going to clear out to the midfield. Judgmental, who's been looking pretty good in the challenge game so far here in game number 3, gets another one. But Thunder have not been able to find a shot here in this offensive possession. Canadian Things now going to clear out. Judgmental again meeting in the midfield. Judgmental towards that. Judgmental taking the lead here with 1 minute 13 remaining. And the Thunder finally get a lead, their first since early in game number 1.
If you see a guy that close to the net, you can't give him that much space. As Judgmental gets another shot, it's slotted to the near post. But now it's over to the Warlocks offensive side again. Sifu tries to get a pass over to Timbo. Can he slot this one in? Woo! Oh, triple commit save coming out from the Thunder squad. Sifu now over to the middle. Judgmental will get the clear though. Timbo will try to read, but it's a pretty poor touch. Will his teammates be able to back him up? But no, it's a flick from Viglio, but Timbo is ready for that and gets the save.
And Timbo has been pretty good on defense so far this game, able to match Viglio there. Viglio with a big challenge in the corner. Canadian Things has space. Never mind, Earth is going to close that space right away. Timbo with the flip off the ceiling. Over to Canadian Things, who tries to get the shot. Can't. Sifu is there. Timbo is there. Sifu again. This Warlocks roster is trying everything right there. 10 seconds remaining. We are counting down towards net. Judgmental was able to stop the ball. Timbo wants to get a challenge. Viglio will take over. Counting down. Canadian Things. It's high. There's an opportunity here. And Canadian Things is there. It keeps it up. It's still alive. 0 seconds. Canadian Things can't get it over to Sifu. And Thunder will not go down without a fight. 2-1 now in this series. Thunder right back in it.
Thunder are not going down without a fight. So we're not going to see 2 sweeps into playoff grand finals, which honestly I prefer that better. More games,
who wants that?
Better.
That's boring.
That's very boring. But yeah, it looked like it was back and forth for the most part, but like I feel like Thunder have a lot more momentum coming in because like on the other 2 games it felt a lot more one-sided, as it felt like they were just stuck on the defensive half, but now they had a lot more pressure this game. They had a total of 8 shots this game, which yeah, sure, that's not like a lot, but that's still a good amount of pressure and a good amount of momentum to go into this game 4, because you're down a game now, only 1 game now in this series. You want to tie it up. You need 3 more wins, and for Warlocks you need 2 more. It's still there's a lot of games going on here, and I'm excited to see what's gonna happen here.
Yeah, and that's the first game Thunder has outshot the Warlocks in this series so far, Flip, and that is the first game they win. Look, the formula radically simple. You get more shots on net than the other team, you will usually win that game. That is how this sport works, and now we're counting down here into game number 4. This is a huge game for both teams. Warlocks could possibly put this series away by taking a 3-1 lead, or Thunder could completely shift momentum, tying it up. Timbo with a big shot there to start this game off. It will get saved. A double commit there from Thunder could be dangerous. Judgmental puts into the corner. Viglio goes for the touch there, doesn't get it. Canadian Things over towards net, but it'll bounce favorably for the Thunder. And Sifu now is there, gets it in the air, gets it past 1 defender. Canadian Things going for the shot, saved by Viglio. That is a huge save, K-Flip. And Warlocks are starting this game number 4 out hot.
Absolutely, we see a lot of pressure. It was in the blue half for like 1 second, but now it's back to the orange. As there's a lot of bounce coming out. Timbo with the shot, but what a save coming out from Earth. He gets it over, tries to get a second touch, it won't happen. Sifu's a little awkward though, gets a whiff there. But it gets cleared out to Timbo, to Sifu. Now it's back to the orange half once again, but Biglio, a long clear, hitting off the backboard. Is it gonna be Timbo or Biglio? It's going way in Timbo's favor as it goes all the way over to the orange backboard. The ping pong is back again. It's just back and forth bangs coming out from either side.
Yeah, both teams, you know, they don't want to overextend on offense, leave the defense open, and give up the first goal of this game. Judgmental with a great touch off the wall there. Timbo gonna whiff Earth now with possibly a shot, puts it into the corner instead. It goes right over to Viglio, off the season. Viglio could have a second touch, and oh, it somehow doesn't go in the net, K-Flip. I think it was Timbo was just able to keep it out. We stay in the blue half though. Canadian things into the midfield over to Earth. Earth gets the second touch off the ceiling. Judgmental's there, but it'll be cleared out by Timbo, who has been great on defense all series long. The blue attack the orange attack continues. Finally stopped Timbo. Past couple of defenders, a big demo on the back line. Canadian things will be there to take the lead for Warlocks 1-0. Just a little over before we hit halftime.
Great setup from Timbo as well. He had the control out to the corner, and then he just like demos the last guy on the back post, just opening up the net for Canadian things as they get the 1-goal lead again. And a big whiff from Timbo, and Biglio will tie the game in this game number 4. And honestly, that's exactly what this Thunder squad needed.
And, you know, honestly, looking at that replay, I wouldn't even say that was a whiff from Timbo. That bounce off the corner, you just wouldn't expect it to go that high. Just caught flat-footed on defense, really. And that's a huge answer now from Thunder to tie this game up right away as we are approaching halftime. Judgmental trying to get a 50 in the midfield. Gets beat. This ball could be dangerous in front of the net. Timbo gets past one. Viglio with a huge save. But we stay with a blue attack here. Canadian things out off the back wall. Puts it to the middle of the field. Timbo can't get a shot. Tries to get a second touch towards the teammate. No, Sifu's there now. It's high. Viglio with a big clear. And Judgmental trying to race to that ball. Does not win. Canadian things towards net. Viglio doesn't have the touch. Gets the save there, though. A big shot from Timbo. Back and forth these teams go. Into the blue half. Finally, Thunder gets some breathing room. Earth, a miss there off the ceiling. This could be a crazy shot. Almost gets it. But Sifu there. It's an open net. Can Judgmental get there? Judgmental cannot. Timbo taking it the length of the field. 2-1 in favor of the Warlocks. And that's just a beautiful touch off the attempted shot from Earth.
I believe Judgmental was just demoed, and I believe he was the third man. I think that was just the opening for the Warlocks, but what a very good attempt from Judgmental trying to get that shot on as Earth. He will get a shot on himself, but it won't happen. Now Sifu over to Timbo. These Warlocks are just connecting very well. They're getting these strong challenges. Their offense is playing really good. Canadian now. He gets a 50 over to Timbo. He might try to go for a shot, but it's very weak and goes right to Judgmental. Sifu is able to beat him there, though. Was going to be a shot from Canadian things? No. And nice extra touch there from the orange player. He gets Sifu awkward. He was forced to half it back, and now he has full possession on the defensive side. Gets blocked by Earth, though. Judgmental over to the left wall. Is an extra teammate there? No. Now it goes over to the orange wall with no player touching it with a big whiff from Viglio. Earth will get the clear though, and it's just back. It looks like it would be back and forth if the Warlocks' offense were just like they're just like keeping the ball into the orange half. They're telling that ball to stay in that half. And as I'm talking,
oh my goodness,
Viglio, a full court air dribble to a dunk. Oh my goodness, what a play. And
It's two dunks. He posterizes both of them.
Right.
What a play from Viglio. Oh my god, to tie the game up 2 with 35 seconds remaining. That is a goal. Wow, K-Flip. And now, this orange squad looking to keep the momentum going off that. Timbo can't get the touch off the ceiling. That's towards the net. Sifu will be there for the save. We count down 15 seconds remaining. Sifu brings it over to Timbo. Sifu has no boost, gets beat on the challenge by Viglio. Viglio can't get there though. Canadian Things trying something judgmental. It's going towards the net. No, it hasn't hit the ground yet. In the air, Sifu tries to send it long. Viglio keeps it up. Judgmental's lurking. It gets cleared out. Still in the air. Earth with some boost puts it high. That ball's gonna go. Timbo's there. Timbo, oh my goodness. Timbo with 0 seconds remaining. And the attempted finisher from the Thunder turns into disaster. Timbo lurking downfield, the right place. 3-2 to the Warlocks. K-Flip, can you believe it?
Oh my goodness. Beautiful carry from that Warlocks team. A full team effort to finish out that game. I honestly thought we were going to get the first overtime of the night, but it just didn't happen. The Warlocks just said no. And the Warlocks, they're 3-1. They're on match point. 1 game away from winning this elite championship for RSC season 15.
And yeah, well, I mean, what a finish. I'm still stunned. Timbo, by the way, 7 shots outshot the entire Thunder squad that game. And if you're Thunder, that final goal hurts. I know I would be a little bit sick myself if I was on that Thunder squad. It's going to take a huge mental effort from all 3 of them to regain here in game number 5. Do or die for the Thunder, K-Flip. Hopefully they go out and they give it their all.
If I was on Thunder right now, I would just be thinking, okay, so we have one game to lose, so let's win the rest of them. I feel like they do have the momentum. It's just unfortunate that they just couldn't like kill the ball to overtime. I guess they like tried to finish. I guess both teams in that final play tried to finish the game themselves before the overtime, and it just seemed that the Warlocks just wanted it more. As shots already coming from the Warlock squad again, and it just once again it's staying in the orange half. But as I say that, oh, actually, never mind, it stays in the orange half.
Yeah, and once again in that game number 4, K-Flip, the winning team, the team with the most shots on net, that was Warlocks. And starting off early here in game 5, it's a lot of shots for them. This could be dangerous though. Earth has some boost. Earth with a double tap, and Earth, second double tap of the series. What a beautiful setup for themselves. Wow. 1-0 in favor of Thunder. That is how you answer that 0-second goal by the Warlocks. Great start.
Really wanted that. He said, "No, I'm getting my 4th trophy this season." He wants to fight. He wants that trophy, whatever it takes. Another shot coming in from Viglio. A 2-goal lead with only a minute in for Thunder.
Yeah, catching the defense out of position. Timbo. Now that's the second time Timbo's been a little bit too far forward, getting caught out on defense, and it'll favor the Thunder now. 2-0. Earth trying to beat Sifu there, cannot. It'll go over to Canadian Things instead. Viglio's right there to interrupt. Judgmental now. Maybe not touch they're looking for. Gets it over to Earth. Earth, do they have another? No. And now this ball going towards the net. Judgmental has to get there. They do. Judgmental in the corner. Gets it past Sifu. It's high up. No orange players. Viglio now off the backboard. Sifu will get the clear. And we're starting to see a lot of this Thunder possession early here in game number 5. They are not going down without a fight, K-Flip. They want it, and it's obvious. Earth, though, with the shot towards net, and Canadian Things with the save. Now Viglio there, Sifu with the save. As I said, K-Flip, this Thunder team does not want to go down without a fight.
Absolutely. As now it goes back to the orange half. It's been in the blue half for the first time in what seems like forever for Thunder. And see, Timbo tries to like leave it. Oh, a big whiff from Judgmental here. It looks like Thunder this game are starting to crumble as the Warlocks start to recollect. Here we go, Viglio back to the blue half again. Canadian Things puts it off the wall. Over to Judgmental, gets to get the shot on. It's bouncing down as Viglio's there, but the shot gets blocked away. Earth with a roller off the corner. Timbo is not able to read it. Judgmental gets blocked away. Now it goes over to the right side. Earth gets a touch, tries to leave it to the center, but it gets cleared away. Now over to the orange side. Timbo with a big 50. 3 cards away from that ball right there, and oh no, Timbo, that's a very unfortunate touch coming out. And it goes in favor of Thunder. A shot goes through, but it's way wide. Earth now, off the backboard. Gets cleared by Timbo. Canadian's waiting. Gets a nice catch there. Gets past one. Is he able to solo it all himself? But no, what a clutch clear from Judgmental. Earth with a big clear. Out to Canadian. Can he beat him there? No, Canadian was just waiting patiently for that ball to come. Big 50 comes out. Over to the blue middle. And Viglio was just not able to touch the ball there. And it seemed like Thunder had a lot of pressure at the start, and that speed just seemed to just die down. It's a double tap out Sifu. Like I said, just decided to dig and toss, man.
And Sifu K-Flip has been a highlight reel in this series so far. That is a absolutely gorgeous double tap. I mean, you can't beat that kind of speed in the air off a double tap. You just can't react on defense in time. And that's a huge goal for the Warlocks, who we're down 2-0 now. A minute and a half remaining left in this game, number 5. Now only 1 goal down, but Judgmental wants to get that 2-goal lead back, can't. Earth gonna leave it. And Sifu also backs off. Earth now over the defense. Timbo almost gets caught out again. Thankfully, that ball was not on target. If it was, that would have been a goal for the Thunder. We stay a 1-goal game, though. Earth beats Timbo to it. Doesn't have boost follow-up. Canadian Things there. Viglio sends it high. 1 minute remaining, K-Flip now. I'm seeing a theme. This Thunder squad is booming it. They don't want to give the Warlocks a chance to tie it up.
And as you said before, Thunder have more goals. I mean, more shots than the Warlocks in this game. As the shot comes out, though, Timbo will tie the game with 45 seconds left. And we haven't been talking about this, but this is their match point. If they can win this, they take the championship. Hopefully, Thunder can come back, because this is still their life on the line.
Yeah, and look, it was a great setup from Sifu to get Timbo there. Unfortunately, a poor clear over from the Thunder. Earth won't get to touch there. Ran out of boost, it looks like. Timbo now with control. Sifu trying to cause some disruption on the defense, and Judgmental barely gets there with the save. We remain tied. 30 seconds remaining. Judgmental has it in the air. Timbo has to clear. Viglio now towards net, but no, Sifu puts it high. This will be tough. Earth can't get a shot on net. Viglio now off the backboard. Timbo with a huge clear. Judgmental was lurking. We find ourselves now with blue possession. Timbo tries to get it past both. No. Time counting down. 5 seconds. Earth with the shot. No. Sifu will get the save. Will they get another second? A 0-second goal, excuse me. Thunder not letting it drop. Viglio. It stays up. In the air. Judgmental's there. Timbo now. Timbo has some boost, and they're going to let it drop. K-Flip, we have our first overtime of the night.
It's about time. I was anticipating it from the last game, but we're glad to see it now. And this is it for the Warlocks. They need 1 goal, and they take the championship. But Sifu, a pass in the middle. Is that, will that be, yeah, a big whiff. Danny with the touch. Sifu tries to get the bump on. No, get this cleared to the right side. Earth now with the big clear. Canadian Things with the touch behind him to the wall. A touch from Viglio. It's cleared out. Timbo is there. Is he able to do something? No, Judgmental will get the clear. It looks like this Warlocks defense is staying a lot more collected right now, knowing that they can't give up any more games because this one game is all they need. And on the other side, Thunder know that this is it. This is their life on the line. And almost a minute into this overtime, it seems like Thunder have a lot of pressure right now. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but now Warlocks taking it to the other side. Sifu beating Viglio to the ball there. Sifu now with control. Can they get it past Earth? No. Huge save from Earth to keep Thunder's championship hopes alive. That would have been the game winner. Canadian thinks that over to Sifu. Sifu's going to back off. Now takes over. Low boost, though. Gets it past one. Does not get it past the other. Over to Viglio from Judgmental. Viglio gets the first touch. Can't get the second. Judgmental puts it into no man's land. Canadian Things there now with a lot of boost to work with. Air dribble towards that. Canadian Things with the game winner. And Warlocks are your elite champions.
What a way to finish it off. And who better than the general manager of the franchise himself? The Warlocks take it 4-1. They are your elite Season 15 champions.
And what a game 5 that was. Back and forth. And look, the Thunder, they played a great series. There was the one game where they lost by a few goals, but other than that, it was very close. But the Warlocks simply made more plays. And what a game winner from Canadian Things. Air dribble into the dunk. That is how you win it in overtime. It was highlight after highlight for this Warlock squad, K-Flip.
Absolutely. We saw Timbo and Sifu pop it off with their mechanical goals, but then we just forgot about Canadian Things just being there. He finished it off with that beautiful air dribble. Like this entire roster, they deserve this victory.
Yeah, they earned it. They played a great series, a tough series too. That Thunder team was not going down lightly. They gave it a really great effort, and the Warlocks were able to persevere. What a series from them. Again, congratulations to Warlocks, and congratulations to Dungeons and Double Taps on winning the Elite Championship. I hope they're having a fun time celebrating. That's got to feel great, especially as you said for Canadian, who is their general manager.
T-Sant, what a night it's been.
What a night indeed.
I just like it's crazy how we thought that both these series tonight with the challenger finals that happened previously and the elite finals that happened now, like we thought that it was going to be both like very very close matches. We even thought the challenger matchup was going to go to game 7, but it seemed like on both series it was a lot more one-sided, which is honestly weird to think about.
Yeah, I mean, in both series, the teams were pretty close in stats, but it all depends how you're playing on the night, and the Warlocks were hot in this series. The Breadsticks, they were hot earlier for Challenger. And K-Flip, what a night it's been, and for anyone who's still around, you want to join in these playoffs, these series, come join the league, join the Discord. We got divisions for all skill levels. It doesn't matter what rank you are. You just started playing. You've been playing forever. Come join us. It's a great time. We all have a lot of fun here.
Absolutely. There's so many players here. It's a lot of fun. There's events that happen every now and then, thanks to that beautiful events committee. And yeah, I I had a lot of fun casting with you, T-Sant.
Yeah, K-Flip, it's been an absolute pleasure. And also, shout out Tamakash, helping us out, producing behind the scenes. Also has been fantastic night. We can't do without our producers. We just sit here and talk. The producers, they do all the work. They do everything for us. Makes our lives easy. And
Absolutely.
finishing up our night though, shout out to the Breadsticks winning the Challenger Championship. Shout out to Warlocks winning the Elite Championship. K-Flip, if you have anything else, the